Thanksgiving is a time to pause and appreciate things we often take for granted. For a Portland attorney who spent years living in her car while homeless, the holiday has taken on a whole new meaning. News Center Maine's Vivian Lee has her story.
Cheyenne Boland is settling into her first job as an attorney with Disability Rights Maine. The agency provides protection and legal advocacy for people with developmental disabilities or mental illness. And she's still pinching herself.
I never really thought that I would get here.
A journey that started in a way most people would never imagine.
I was on the streets for a bit. I couch hopped as much as I could.
Cheyenne was just a senior in high school in her home state of Indiana when domestic problems forced her to leave her home. Her father, who was her legal guardian, threatened to report Cheyenne to the police as a runaway if she told anyone what happened.
When I finally had the money, I bought a car. It was cheaper to live in a car than it was an apartment.
With no shelters for homeless teenagers or services available, that car seen here became her refuge. Relying on friends for hot meals and occasional showers, Cheyenne graduated from high school, all while living in her car. Thanks to student loans, she enrolled as a psychology major at Southern Indiana University, but couldn't afford to live in the dorm.
I could spend most of the day in the library, but at night I parked at hotels, at gas stations, and just slept in my car.
Despite being homeless, Cheyenne earned 3 bachelor's degrees and a master's degree. While working with patients committed to a psychiatric unit at a mental health facility, her career focus changed.
I want to go into law to protect these people that other people want to just throw away. I connected to that on a personal level because as someone who identified as homeless, a lot of people just wanted to throw me away.
After being accepted at the University of Maine School of Law, Cheyenne was finally able to move into an apartment. She also tapped into resources such as emergency funds provided by the school and services at the Preble Street Resource Center. Because of the stigma, though, Cheyenne rarely shared that she had spent years living on the street. This past summer, though, she celebrated becoming a licensed attorney on social media, with this post that has since received more than 600 likes.
The stigma is really hard because it's so pressing, but it's so important to just put that to the side, speak up for yourself, let it be known what you want and what you need.
Now, as a mental health attorney, her experiences is helping guide her clients to get them the resources and advocacy they need, all the while proving that overcoming barriers and stigma is possible to reach your dreams. In Portland, Vivian Lee, News Center, Maine.